Most men think that their woman leaves them because she fell out of love. In fact, she might even tell you that she loves you, but not in love anymore. And that's not the truth. In fact, most of the time when a woman leaves you, she's never going to tell you the whole truth because the whole truth is too unbearable. The real truth is that she thinks she can find somebody who can replace you that will be better than you. And the fact of this video is what we're going to talk about here are the 3 things that you can do to become so undeniable, so unshakable, so powerful that she cannot help but regret losing you. My name is Ed Baxter, and I help guys in betrayal situations. The process of being with a woman for 50 years or a woman that you're dating is pretty much the same. For us, it's just science. Because we know the patterns, we know the solutions. It's not that complicated. You have to make a commitment for yourself. That's what it means to be in Soul Seducer program. That's what it means to work with me directly. So that you can learn to handle your emotions, so you can learn to see right into a woman's soul and seduce her from within, to create this garden that she can actually thrive in. We'll get you to that place where you make the right decision for you and your children. You see, most men, they need their woman. They need her to make him feel better about himself. They need her for sex. They need her for validation. They need her to approve of him. They need her to tell him he's a good man, that he's a good boy, and that she can take care of things around the house, take care of things in his life that he doesn't normally want to deal with. And the fact is that she'll do this. She'll come in and she'll start filling in the gaps, and she'll do all the things that you don't want to do, or she'll complain about them begrudgingly and then start giving you a hard time about these things happening. And the thing is that he wants this woman to approve of him. He wants her to love him. And so when she doesn't want to love him as much, when she's having a bad day or something's happening, he immediately thinks it's all about him. And if he thinks it's all about him, he's like, oh shit, if she doesn't love me anymore, if she's upset, if something's going on, it must be my fault. I must do something to fix the situation. I have to fix her emotional state. I need to get in there and be the problem solver. Let me fix her problem. Let me fix her emotional state. From her perspective, she's like, you're not hearing or seeing the problems that I'm having. It's not about you. He's like, it is about me. I'm obviously failing. She's unhappy. My job is to make my wife happy. Happy wife, happy life. And the problem with this is that it's all born out of this place of neediness. It's all born out of this place of if I don't make her happy, she's eventually going to leave me. If I don't make her happy, she won't love me. If I don't make her happy, she's not going to find me appealing. I won't be able to turn her on. And so guys are constantly chasing after his wife for approval, for affection, for favors, for sex. And she eventually says, is that all you think about is the sex? He's like, no, it's not all I think about. I want you to want me. I want to feel that you want me. But the problem with this is that all of this is coming from this place of neediness, this place of I need her to make me feel better about myself. If she knows you need her just to feel whole, she can't be attracted to you because you're needy. If she knows that she can get away with anything just because you're afraid of losing her, she knows that you're not powerful. The number one reason a woman will leave a man, and really it's the number one thing that kills any kind of attraction, is your neediness. You see, if she feels that you need her to feel better about yourself, this means that you're not self-sustaining. If she feels that she can get away with anything because you're too afraid to leave her, you'll just put up with whatever, she knows that she's stronger than you. If she can demonstrate that she's more powerful than you and that she's stronger than you, then what does she need you for? How are you going to protect her if she's like, well, I'm more powerful than him. I'm stronger than him emotionally. I can manipulate, guilt, and shame him and control him with my little pinky. I can just say the wrong word. I can say the right thing to get him to move. Just make him feel bad about himself. He'll do anything that I want. And so now from this perspective, she's not seeing you as a powerful man. She's seeing you as this easily controllable slave. And when you're too afraid to walk away from her, you just exasperate this problem. And so the thing is that you aren't going anywhere in your life because everything that you're doing is all about her. And so if you want your woman to actually come after you, you want her to chase you, you have to be the kind of guy that doesn't need her at all. Yeah, she's nice to have in your life. Yeah, you do love her, but at the end of the day, you don't need her. And in fact, you didn't need her before you even met her. So why do you need her now? And this is what happens in a game of codependency. The game is you can do whatever you want and I'll stick around. And she's like, yeah, I'll stick around as long as you let me do whatever I want. And so then this game of, well, what am I going to do? I can't tell her no. I can't walk away. I can't hold a boundary because I'm afraid to lose her. And you get stuck in this cycle. And so if you want to turn this around, if you want to become a guy that's undeniable, if you want to become the guy that she regrets losing, be a guy that's actually going somewhere and doing something. Be a guy that doesn't need her. Be a guy that actually gives more about him and his own mental well-being and the future that he's providing for himself and his family than the approval of his wife. You see, if you make her the center of your world, then from her perspective outside of her, you've got nothing else going on. But if she has to make you the center of her world because you're going so fast that she's having a hard time keeping up, then she'll hold on to you tighter. You see, women do not leave men that they value. Women will take accountability from men that they value. And if your woman isn't listening to you, if she's not taking accountability, if she never apologizes, just remember that in the back of her mind, she knows that she can replace you. The back of her mind, she's like, well, I could probably do better. And the thing is that she's right. Because nobody really wants to be with somebody who doesn't value themselves. The second step is you have to control the power dynamic. In other words, you cannot allow her to manipulate you on any level. And when she tries to manipulate you, you pull back your greatest gift, which is your time and attention. You see, when you have a boundary and it's crossed, there must be some sort of consequence. And when she realizes that she can't control you, when she realizes that she can't leverage guilt and shame and other types of manipulation to keep you in check, she'll start to fear losing you, because now this means that she has to think about what she brings to the table. Now she has to think about, hey, what am I actually doing for this guy to make him want to stick around? Because a lot of women won't bring anything to the table. And when you start to see what's happening, you start getting upset with the dynamic. She doesn't want to be accountable, so what she'll do is start manipulating you. But once she realizes she can't manipulate you, then she's going to feel like she's going to lose you, because she gets highlighted quite obviously and quite glaringly that she's really not doing much for the relationship. She's not doing much for you. And so whenever you realize that your time and attention is your greatest gift and that you won't be manipulated, and you start noticing her game, you start backing up, you start backing away from her, then yeah, she's like, oh, he's going to leave me. What am I going to do? I don't know if I can find another guy better. And she says that because most guys are easily manipulated. Most people are easily manipulated. And if you're that guy who cannot be manipulated, then you demonstrate that you are stronger than her on a fundamental level, which means that she's going to feel that you are stronger than her. She's going to feel that you're a strong guy. And strong, powerful men are attractive. If she can control you, if she can manipulate you, she's going to see you as weak. And when she sees you as weak, she's going to lose a attraction for you, and she's going to lose respect for you. And when the respect goes, this is where everything starts to fall apart. The third step is create the fear of a replacement. In other words, you could easily go out there and show her that you could find somebody better. I wouldn't expect you to go out there and try to find somebody else, try to make her jealous artificially and bring other women into the table. No, don't do that. I mean, that's unethical. But at the same time, she should see that you're a guy that does attract other women. She should see that you are a guy that knows he has options with women. If she can see that you have options with women, and you know it down fundamentally in your heart because you have the experience of this, she's going to see, yeah, I got a good one. I got a catch. I've got somebody that other women want. And when this happens, when she's and feels that she's got a guy that other women want, it shows her that, hey, yeah, she did a good job. She picked probably the best one she can get. And in fact, there's always competition for this guy, so you better shape up. You better hold yourself accountable, because you could easily lose this guy to this other woman here. And this isn't anything that you're doing. This is all this game that's happening in your own head, because you're actually becoming a powerful and desirable man. And the final step is never feel so safe that she can get lazy. Now, women are always looking for safety from their man. They always want that. And as a guy, you want to provide safety. You want to give her emotional security. You want to give her physical security. You want to demonstrate that you're a powerful guy and that she's safe with you. But at the same time, she should know in an unspoken truth that don't get lazy. Don't take this relationship for granted. I love you, but I don't need you. And in fact, you should be a benefit to my life, not something that detracts. Relationships are about giving. If you come into this relationship and most of what you're doing is taking from me, I'm going to notice it really quickly. And when I call it out and you try to manipulate me, I'm going to shut that shit down, and I'm going to show you exactly what's going on. And I'm also going to demonstrate that, hey, this needs to be handled, or you don't get my time or attention. And eventually my time and attention will become so scarce I won't even be in your life. You should be able to carry this energy with you all the time. It's not something I'm walking around as a threat, and it's not something I even have to verbalize with my wife. But if I did the same thing to her, I would expect her to have the exact same response. And so this is not a game of manipulation. This is a game of, hey, this is how I want to live my life, and do you want to meet that standard or not? And I'm not asking you to be this amazing person. I'm asking you to just do the bare minimum of, hey, be present, be accountable, hold yourself to a higher standard for yourself so you get better every day. And I will endeavor to do the same. And us together, we can come together as partners, not as this collision, not as these people that are always trying to fight each other because one of us wants to take and the other one just feels like they're giving all the time. And so the truth of the matter is that women only stay with guys they fear that they could actually lose. Why would they fear that she actually would lose him? He's valuable. He is a commodity. He has picked her. And this is what makes her feel special, is you are a high-value guy who has options with women, who's doing things in his life, who is successful, who has impact, and is creating a legacy for his children. She's like, I'm not stupid. I'm not going to mess this thing up. And so when things are wrong in a relationship, she's going to be accountable. If your wife is not holding herself accountable, if she's never wrong about anything, if she keeps undermining you and guilting you and shaming you, you're not worthwhile to change for. That's the truth of the matter. If you're watching this video and you're having problems with your wife, and you're having problems with her arguing with you all the time, never apologizing, saying that she's wrong, or changing for the betterment of herself or her children or the family, just realize that this is a situation that you created because you're not valuable enough to her to actually change for. I don't have this problem. I don't have this problem with women. I am valuable enough to change for because I bring a shit ton to the table. And if you want to become that kind of guy where your woman actually will change for you, where your woman will actually be accountable, who will say she's sorry, and will come after you for love, attention, sex, and be devoted to you and want to serve you and make your life better, that's the whole purpose of the Soul Seducer program. Boom! In fact, we get this turned around in just a few days. It's very easy to do if you know the right moves, if you know the right steps, and we offer a call to figure out your specific situation. Not everybody has a perfect cookie cutter situation, and so we need to have a call to see how that can help specifically in your situation, unpack your unique situation. Everybody's situation is a little bit different. And so nothing is cookie cutter in this thing. It's all customized for you. If you want to learn more about the Soul Seducer program, the link is in the description below. Brother, if you found this video helpful, you want other guys to see it, have it pop up in their feed, hit the like button. If you want to see more like this, obviously hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.